Hello, hello, hello. It is Dolly. Welcome to my channel, Scrapping on the Go. This process video is for Mini Kit Monday with Becky, Kathy, and myself. And our April challenge, which you should be seeing right in front of you right now, is to use one of these sketches 3 ways. So I selected this sketch to use 3 ways. So you can see I have the 2 photographs right here at the bottom and one that you could put here or a journaling spot, or you could have one photo and a journaling spot here and some sort of more embellishment, some square embellishment. You can turn it like this and use it this way. You can turn it like this and use it that way. Or you can turn it like this or flip it and use it that way. Or kind of the same thing, you could flip it either direction. But you choose which of the 2 that we have provided and come along and play over at our Facebook group site by snapping a photograph of your layout and uplifting it to the April album. And if you're not a member, become a member. We have almost 2,000 members. Let me go over my kit for layout number 1. Even though this 12 by 12 paper from close to my heart from an older collection called In Full Bloom. This is the one side, which may be making your eyes dizzy, and hopefully my camera is focusing in because I cannot see it. And then we have this side, which I love this side as well, but I chose it for this side. Now, in that sketch was a scallop embellishment, and let me bring that back here, right there. There's the scallop right there, and I chose to use my EK scallop punch and black cardstock from close to my heart. Now for the paper strips, I have this zip strip from that 12 by 12 paper that I just showed you, and it was a full 12 inch, and I cut off a 1/2 inch. So I used that zip strip. The next from that collection is this, let me place it right here, is this paper with words on it, and it says kindness, be a light, spread encouragement, love one another, give grace, show, and then it goes on and on and on. It has XOXO. So I cut this paper. It is 3.5 inches by 10 inches. Then also from that collection, In Full Bloom, I have this other pattern paper. Let me scoot these down. And I trimmed this one, 1, 2, 3, 3.5 by 9. Now I misspoke on this paper here, the scripted one. 1, 2.5. Wow, I can read. I just don't know what's going on with me. So there's my strips of paper. Then I also had the life cards, and I chose these 2 life cards to mat my photograph, and I already pre-cut them to fit these photographs right here, because this one is a tad smaller than this one. So I will mat my photographs on those life cards. Then I chose this life card, which is 3 by 4. The other ones are 4 by 6. And it says, do what you love. And then for my title, I have this die cut from an old Becky Booten collection called, what was that collection? I don't remember, but it's from an old Becky Booten collection. Now I'm going to show you, I also have the sticker sheet from In Full Bloom collection. So if you have this collection, you could use one of these pre-titles for your layout. And I'm going to use some of the embellishments from this sticker sheet. I'm not using a title. I'm going to use probably some of these word phrases, maybe the butterflies, some succulents, not really sure quite yet. Move this out of the way. And for more embellishments, I have close to my heart wood grain die cuts, and they're thicker than a normal die cut, but not as thick as chipboard pieces. And so here are flowers. And then I have a couple different arrows because I didn't know which size I would like to use. And then I have these puffy mint hearts and a couple black hearts that were in my scrappy stash. So next, I am going to pause the video while I lay out these paper strips and my photograph, and then we will come back and embellish. Oh, and before I forget it, for the mixed media section, I am just going to do splatters for this layout. And I chose to get out my Heidi Swapp Color Shine in black and my Dana Wakley medium gloss spray in white. I don't think I'm going to use the kissing technique, but I'm going to try to make some big splatters. I thought about using a stencil, which I have these type of splatters, or a stamp, but guess what? I'm going to save that for one of my other layouts. So this one, we're just going to go kind of simple. All right, I'm going to pause you and I'll be right back in just 1 second. Like I said, I would be right back. Let's start with my paper layer. So if you wanted to scrap lift my version from using this sketch, I just wanted to let you know that the one that is cut 3.5 by 9 inches, if I remember correctly, it's 9 inches long, is 1 3/4 from the bottom. Then I took the scripted paper that was 2.5 inches. I can't remember if it was 10. I think it's 10. And I just centered that right in the middle. Then I took this zip strip and I just placed it somewhat in the middle. It's a little off. Then, of course, I matted my photographs and I have them slightly angled. This one slightly and this one slightly a little bit more, if that makes sense. Now it is time for me to add my splatters. I want to do that first. And I am going to do it over here in this corner and up here, but I am going to do something different than all this. Okay, and you're going to see that in a minute. And then I'm going to add some splatters here in this corner. Now it does appear that this person may have added some other additional paper layers on top of the 3 main ones, which you can certainly do, or use washi tape. And I might bring some in, I'm not sure, or I'm just going to use some of the word phrases from my sticker sheet. But first, let's do the splatters. So I'm going to start with a black splatter. And of course, I need to shake this up. And I need to open it up. Oh no, don't tell me I can't get it open. Oh no, we might not be using, see, I wasn't prepared. I cannot get that open. I do have another black, and it is in Thy Dilution Shimmer Spray Black Marble, because I can't seem to get, I can get this one open. Now I'm going to add a life card right here. Remember that 3x4 one? So some of the splatter is going to be covered up. I want to use my hand, and let's do some splatters. My black ones, I don't want real heavy. They are perfect. Actually, that turned out perfect. I don't need to do any more. Okay, and then up here, there, I like that. So we got a little bit going on here. And then I need to do some in this corner here. I think that's good. Yeah, we'll leave it. Okay. I'm going to futz with it too much. All right. Now let me see if I can get my Dana Wakley one up, open. I'm sorry. Sorry for the noise, but I am doing this all live right here for you. Now let's see if I can get this open. Yes. All right. So for my big white splatters, we're just going to go down like this. Can you see that big glop right there? That's exactly what I want. Another one right there. It may be really hard for you guys to see because of my pattern paper, but I love to use pattern paper. That would really show up well if I used cardstock. All right. Now, guess what? I have to pause you for a second and let that dry. All right, my splatters are dry. So let's start here in this little cluster in my title. Again, I am so far following this pattern right here with the splatters here, 2 photographs, the 3 paper layers. And we haven't touched this area except for doing some splatters. So here is that 3 by 4 card. And the title shows to be in the lower half. And so I want to cover, so I'm going to have to scoot that down a little bit. So let me put this here. I'm just putting adhesive on this edge for now because I may use pop dots. And so you can see I covered up some of my splatters, but we still have splatters showing here. So we're good. That's done. I like that. Now, let's see. All right, for the top part and the scallop edge, I'm kind of thinking like this. I kind of like that. Just brings your eye here, but then I have to come up with something to stop your eye here. And maybe I'll just do some scribbling or something or tear the paper. But don't you like that? Even though the scallop ends funny over there, but I still like that. And now I still want to do some clusters up in there. And remember, I have these flowers, wood grain, and I thought about painting those, but we have wood in the photograph, so that brings out the wood. And I have 3 different sizes, so maybe we can, there we go. And oh, I have that big blob of white, and I can place that. Oh, I like that. I like that. And then now I know it calls for a sticker in here, which I have these stickers here. And actually, this is a thin black one, and we could use it down here. Yes. So now we have this heaviness of the black here, which frames this, and then we have this resting point. Now maybe we'll bring in, now maybe the flowers will look better here. Let's not use both these butterflies, I'm sorry. Uh-oh. That's okay. You can't hardly tell. We'll use that, and then maybe we'll put these hearts right here. Maybe the black ones. I am good. All right. My layout's complete other than securing down these flowers, which I will do that off camera. I am back because I forgot to tell you the memory that I am documenting. These 2 photographs were taken a year ago when my husband and I took a long weekend. We stumbled across this old wood mill place, and it was just absolutely gorgeous, and the water that's just rushing through the area, and it's also coming off this area here almost like a waterfall, but it is not a waterfall. And so that's the memory I'm documenting. All right, now I'm finished, and you need to make sure that you go check out Becky and Kathy's channel. I will have the link listed below in the description box. And most of all, get out your photographs, get out your scrappy supplies, and document those memories in a fun, creative way. I will see you next time. Give a thumbs up And if you're not a subscriber, it's for free. So why not? And hit that notification button so you don't have to remember each time I'm uploading, because I don't just upload on Mondays and Fridays. I will upload during the week as well. We'll see you next time. Bye.